All right, so today we're diving into a pretty interesting Premier League matchup.
Yeah.
Arsenal playing against Ipswich Town.
Yeah. Tough game for Ipswich.
Ipswich, newly promoted, but
Absolutely.
struggling a little bit to find their footing. So
Yeah.
we've got a detailed match report to break down, see how it all went down.
See if they pulled off the upset
Exactly.
or if Arsenal continued to roll.
So first things first.
Yep.
What makes this particular match so interesting?
Well, I think one of the most fascinating things is these two clubs haven't met in the league
Oh, wow.
since 2002.
Wow.
Back then, Ipswich was a mainstay in the Premier League. Spent the last few years kind of yo-yoing between championship and trying to get back to the top flight.
Right.
And meanwhile, you have Arsenal, who have completely transformed under Arteta.
Right.
That 14-game unbeaten streak at home.
Yeah.
That's not just luck.
No.
That's a statement.
Yeah.
It's a statement.
It's a statement.
Hmm?
They're
Yeah.
there to win.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like reading this report,
Yeah.
it really does set up
Yeah.
like a classic David versus Goliath kind of
100%.
narrative. And,
Yep.
you know, underdog right out of the gate.
Yeah.
The report emphasizes how dominant Arsenal were in the early minutes.
Oh, absolutely. You know, Timber almost scores in the first few minutes, forces a
Incredible save.
brilliant save from Ipswich's keeper, Muric,
Yeah.
but just kind of sets the tone
Right.
for the match, really.
I mean, do you think that early pressure,
Yeah, I
I
think
think it really dictated the flow of the rest of the
I think it forced Ipswich to really sit back,
Yeah.
absorb that pressure. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
you can see Arteta's,
wow.
fingerprints all over this,
Yeah.
aggressive pressing, quick transitions,
Yeah.
and that focus on creating chances through intricate passing plays.
And it pays off.
Absolutely, it pays off.
In the 23rd minute,
Trossard with a perfect pass to Havertz,
beautiful ball.
who slots it past Muric.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing.
Clinical finish.
1-0 Arsenal.
12th goal of the season for Havertz.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's on absolute fire.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that's kind of crazy to me is it feels like
Yeah.
Arsenal could have easily had a few more.
Yeah. Famous sitters.
Yeah, you think about
Yeah.
Jesus,
Yep.
starting to finally
Getting back to his best.
find his rhythm again after that injury.
Mm-hmm.
Had a goal
Yeah.
disallowed for offside.
Have fun.
And then
Lucky.
Gabriel
Yeah.
with a header.
That should have buried the.
It should have been in the back of the net,
Yeah.
.
Sometimes those are the chances
Yeah,
that
yeah.
come back to bite you,
Yeah.
in tighter games.
It makes you think
Yeah.
they'd been a little bit more clinical.
Especially against a team like Ipswich who defended really well for large parts of the game.
Yeah. I mean, you got to give credit to Muric,
Especially Muric.
the Ipswich goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I mean, he made
Need some huge saves.
some amazing saves.
Kept them in the game.
And kept them in the game.
100%.
And despite all that pressure,
Yeah.
I mean, Ipswich's defense did manage to.
They held firm, they bent, but they didn't break for,
Yeah.
long periods.
So
Yeah.
I think this kind of shows.
I think this is a great example of the
Yeah.
difference in quality
Right.
between a team like Arsenal,
Yep.
who are title contenders,
Right.
and a newly promoted side like Ipswich,
Right.
who are,
Fighting to stay up.
fighting to stay up,
Yeah.
and to bridge that gap
Yeah.
is a huge challenge.
Yeah. And the report highlights that
Yeah.
this is actually
Yeah. The
five
switches.
in their last 6.
Fifth loss.
Yeah.
Our last 6
Tough run.
Premier League matches.
Yeah.
So
Not a good run of form.
those numbers are
Yeah. They've shown glimpses of quality.
Right.
But they need to find a way to
put it all together.
put it all together to be more consistent,
Yeah.
avoid those defensive errors.
Right.
But, on the flip side, you have to give Arsenal credit.
Oh, absolutely.
This victory extends their unbeaten run
Yeah. Yeah.
against newly promoted teams
It's crazy.
to a staggering 42 matches.
42 matches unbeaten.
It's incredible.
I mean, that just shows.
It's a testament to their mentality,
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
consistency,
It's real.
and the fact that they did it
Yeah.
without Bukayo Saka,
Yeah, their star player
arguably their best player.
missing. So, I mean,
That speaks volumes about their depth,
yeah.
their quality across the pitch.
Yeah, that they can just
They're not relying
slot somebody in
They're not
and one
run
individual.
and still get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's really impressive. So
Yeah.
we've seen the highlights. We've kind of gone over some of the key moments.
Yeah.
What's the bigger picture here?
I think the big takeaway
Yeah.
is that Arsenal are the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they are genuine title contenders.
Yeah.
Their system is so well drilled.
Mm-hmm.
They have attacking threats all over the pitch.
Yeah.
And even without key players,
Right.
they're finding ways to win. Yeah.
So what about Ipswich? What does this mean for them?
I think it's a reality check.
Okay.
You know, the Premier League is unforgiving.
It is.
Every mistake is punished.
Yeah.
They need to find a way to tighten up defensively
Right.
and be more clinical in front of goal.
Yeah. If they want any chance.
They want to survive.
Staying up.
They can't afford to keep dropping points like this.
Right. So looking ahead then,
Yeah.
I mean, the big question mark for me is
Yeah.
how will Arsenal cope without Saka
Yeah. Huge
for the rest
pressure.
of these upcoming matches?
Yeah. Can they maintain this level? Without him, he's such a game changer.
Right.
He's so important to the way they play.
Yeah.
But I guess this match also showed that they do have the depth
Right?
and the tactical flexibility
Yeah.
to adapt.
Yeah.
So it'll be fascinating to see
Yeah.
how they approach their next few fixtures
Yeah.
and whether other players
Can step up.
can step up in his absence.
And for Ipswich,
Yeah.
I mean, the real question is, can they
Yeah. Can they
bounce back?
learn from this?
Yeah. Can they
Keep
learn
going,
from
right?
these mistakes?
Address those defensive frailties.
Mm-hmm. And start picking up points.
Start picking up points.
Yeah, because the fight for survival is just
It's
beginning
the
the
long
season
season.
ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for breaking that down with me. I
Pleasure.
really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Good game to analyze.
Absolutely.